Yo, what's going on, guys? Breeze is back with another episode of the A's Rebuild franchise. Today we start off right in a quick manage game with, I don't know how to say that guy's name there. I want to say it's Caprielli or something like that. I'm just going to call him JK because it's easy. I wanted to get gameplay with him, but at the time I didn't have it. So I just wanted to do a quick manage to start with it. And you can see here, instantly we went down 5-0 in the first. I was just trying to get something going with him, and we just went down 6-0 in 3 innings against the Cleveland Guardians. But we start off hot here. We get a sac fly, and then an RBI double from Chad Pinder as we try to cut it the lead, make it 6-2 here. Not sure why we had Sean Murphy doing a sac bunt, but again, you could just see as I go through this. I just wanted to throw this at the start of the video to show you our struggles, not only in hitting, but pitching. JK, he's been one of our better relievers, I feel like, but he also has random outings that are like this, where it's 12 hits or 6 runs off 12 hits in 5 innings. Here I switch out to Jorge Juan here, and just try to get out of the game, really, because we're down 6-2. We're not looking good today. We have Nick Allen get a triple here, but that's all we get there. And then you see the Guardians just keep getting base runners on. Luckily, they're not resulting to runs any, at least right now. It was mostly the first inning where they got all their runs, but then they get back-to-back singles. I take out Jorge Juan here, I think. Looks like I go to, I don't know, Colorac. Sorry. Still trying to figure out everyone's names here. We get 2 walks to start, and then a double play from Nick Allen, a walk from Stephen Vogt, and then a strikeout. I think that's it, or a ground out, I'm not sure. But just trying to get out of this game here, we got Brian Shaw strikes out, then Kemp gets on. Sorry, Andrews strikes out by Brian Shaw. Brown popped out another single, so 2 runners on, 2 runners out. They put in their closer to get the last out, and they win 6-2. Going over, we get notifications about the month of April, who's doing good, who's going bad. I show you here. I'll probably won't talk about them or change most of them here. Here, Max Schwarman and Nolan Long are probably my top 2 guys out of that month. But the game shows everyone's month, and here I do another. This one's actually a double A. I want to say that might be the AAA team. Yeah, it's definitely the AAA team. Quick manage with Ryan Castellani on the mound. It allows an early run here. And here I just did it to try to check out some guys. Really, the guys that we're looking at here were Sheldon. I don't know how to say his name. I've been calling him Noose, but I think that's wrong. I think it's Neus or Nousi or something like that. Sheldon, though. Laureano, obviously. Then we have Langoliers. I don't like this team's name, bro. The Athletics have such a difficult name, or crew of names here. Also, Fernandez at the bottom of the lineup was doing good, but Castellani was the main guy. He's a veteran, pretty much a minor leaguer. I wanted to see if he was doing good, and he started off hot, but then he got a little too tired, and I kept him in a little too long here. 4-0, I go to the pen, I don't know who I went to there, but he gets out of it. Kevin Smith, another guy who I'm looking at in this game. And then this Ace Vito, Acabado, I don't know. He allows 2 there, and then I was just over it. I was just trying to get out of the game. So I didn't really take him out here, I just let him work out. And in the final inning, they go to Sal Romano. Get the hit from Nuis there, and Kelly, another guy I was looking at there. Dalton Kelly is having a very good year in AAA. But we lose the game, and here I go through the box score to show just the stats from not only their team, but our team. You see, Steven Souza Jr. was actually there. But our team, our best bat was Kelly on the day. You can see his average on the year. But I go over, and Sheldon Neus, he was having a decent year, while Jordan Diaz in the MLB level was batting under 100. So I made the switch to move them, and then we jump right into the first game with Sheldon on the team. Obviously, he's not a rookie, so you don't get that cool feature there. But we go up to Target Field to face the Twins. You see we're 5-27, they're 14-18. On the mound for them is Kenta Maeda, who's having a pretty good year, honestly. While for us, we have JK on the mound after that bad outing. Here, top of the first inning, first batter Tony Kemp, 1-1 count, and he, well, kind of lines out to second base. He drops it. This game I was playing with quick counts. I was trying to just get it quickly, and I'm going to start doing that more often. I know it kind of ruins, like, you can get a hit off the first pitch of the game and stuff like that, or first pitch of the at-bat. But I'm just trying to get through games quicker. Here you can actually see the lineup for us. I'm not going to go through it. We did move Elvis Andrews down in the order, and we put Sheldon at the number 2 bat. His first at-bat of the year draws a walk from Kenta Maeda. Seth Brown now, 3-2 count, 1 down. He draws a walk, and Gary Sanchez struggles to catch it. Now we go to Sean Murphy with 2 outs, 2-2 count. Slider gets too much of the plate, and Murphy gets a line drive. Base hit, 1 run scores. I screw up on the base paths here, so it's a very long single for Sean Murphy. And it's a 1-0 lead for the Oakland A's to start. 1-2 count with 2 outs still. Billy McKinney's now up, and he lined it, somehow keeps that ball fair. And it's a RBI single once again for the A's, who go up 2-0 early on Kenta Maeda. Now Elvis Andrews, who was struggling most of the year, or so far this year, he dropped down to the 7th from leadoff, and he flies out here. Good start for the A's. As you can see, the Twins lineup here. Their best hitter, Miguel Sano, 273 average. Probably has a shitload of home runs. And a 1-2 count here. He's up, and he strikes out by JK the end of side. They did leave a runner at first. I think we walked him. But here, JK just keeps his composure and strikes out one of their best hitters on the team. We go top second here. We go to Tony Kemp, 1-2, 2 outs. You see the last 5 games, he's batting .579. And here, he waits on his pitch, and it's a great play by Carlos Correa. One thing I will say was the Twins had a weird lineup going into this game. Carlos Correa and Byron Buxton. And here's a double play with a runner on from Carlos Correa. But Byron Buxton and Carlos Correa, they were batting 6th and 7th in the lineup. Here's Buxton going opposite field. For some reason, he has a shift on, and I didn't realize. And yeah, he's going to get an easy double there with his speed. And then 1-2 count, they ask for the curveball to Max Kepler. Buxton tries to steal, and even with the curveball, Murphy hoses Buxton. As fast as he was not even close on this steal attempt. On an 83-mile-per-hour pitch, too. That was kind of shocking. Go to Sheldon again in a 3-2 count. He gets his first hit on the team. Basically 2 for 2 as he drew a walk in the first at-bat. Now 2-1, 2 on, 2 out. Now Billy McKinney's up as we sit back, hold. And we are late on a possible ball 4. Billy McKinney pops out. Gets out of the third is Kenta Maeda. As I was saying, the Twins had a weird lineup going into this game. So Gary Sanchez batting 9th. He strikes out on the fastball from JK. Had a good amount of walks here as he actually started off with a leadoff walk. Got the strikeout on Sanchez and then a ground ball double play there to end the inning. But he had a good start. Here's Cristian Pache, 2-2, 2 out, nobody on. And he drives one to deep left center field, back at the wall. And that ball is gone. Cristian Pache has his 3rd home run of the year. He's not really known for his hitting. He's obviously our best fielder by a long shot. Has a lot of speed, and he's in for Laureano while he's serving a suspension. But he does get some power hits as he has a glitchy celebration here with Tony Kemp. He goes, I think it was like 380 to left or 390. But you can't hang stuff over the middle to him because he will make you pay every now and then. As you see here, 380 almost to left field, hitting the second deck. Now JK with Gio Urshela up, runner at second. Ground ball very slow to the grass. Tony Kemp goes. And he gets the ground out. Now here's Seth Brown, 5th inning, 1-2, 1 down. Here he gets a hanging slider over the middle, goes back to the left field wall, and Seth Brown has left the yard our most powerful hitter here. He makes it a 4-9 game. Goes 364 to left field on opposite field power. It was wasn't really a good swing, but hey, whatever gets the ball out, I guess. The A's, who only had 5 wins right now, are up 4-0 to a Twins team that's really good on paper. Here, 3-2 out Correa, grounds out to Tony Kemp. 6 strong innings from the pitcher J.K. I'm just going to keep calling him that from now on because I don't feel like learning his name. Christian Pache is up again with Jordan Blavich on the mound now. And Christian Pache gets a base hit showing off that he's more than just power. He's someone I really hope gets good in this series. Here's Seth Brown, 2-on-1 down. A line drive over the head of Max Kepler, but a base running error here. One runner tags, one's already at second, one's at third, so Pache has to go home. And he's gunned down by the relay man, so it's only 4-0. But we head on to the bottom of the 7th. Sanchez, 1-1 count. 2 outs. JK still trying to work 7 strong. A very deep fly ball here. But Christian Pache gets to it, and that would be the end of JK's night as Sam Selman would come into the 8th. 3-2 out of Jorge Polanco, who's their Twins' best hitter, I think, average-wise. He flies out, so a good scoreless 8th inning from Sam Selman. We don't do anything on offense, and now we go to Lou Trevino, who I skipped his animation, unfortunately, but he strikes out Sano here. Get out number 1. Gio Garcia, 2-1 count, fly ball to deep right field. Seth Brown's under it, gets out number 2. And then Carlos Correa, 3-2 count, 2 outs, ground ball to Steven Vogt. A's win 4-0 on the road to the Twins, who are a very good team. I mean, hey, I like winning at all costs. We win in Sheldon's for debut. JK had a good outing. Our pitchers, though they didn't get the hold or the save, they did do good out of the pen. Maeda had a really good start to the year with his stats. I think that might be one of his worst starts, though. He is 2 for 5 now as he moves on with the loss. JK goes on to 1-5 as he gets his first win of the year. I see a bunch of highlights that I forgot to skip. Player of the game was Seth Brown with a home run and a double. Here's the stats quickly if you want to see any of them. Brown has 9 doubles in the year with 5 homers. Pache hit his 3rd. JK with the win. Selman didn't allow a run, neither did Trevino. All around good game for the A's. As we head on to the next inning, as we finish up this series, Murphy needs a double to complete the cycle. And we win 13-5, and I go back to check, and Sean Murphy, well, he got that double. So Sean Murphy, the next day after we win 4-0, picks up a cycle in a 13-5 victory. You can see some of the stats there. I don't think I show all of them. But now Brett Honeywell and Dylan Bundy go one-on-one, and we get the loss there. And then Montez has a shutout going, 8th inning. Here's a great, crazy play from, I think that was Steven Vogt. I'm not sure, though. I just showed it because it was funny as fuck. But Montez going for the complete game shutout. He's already had 109 pitches in the 8th with 1 out. And Javi Baez, obviously one of the harder people to strike out here. Got 3 straight foul balls. Takes a ball to make it 3-2. There is a runner at second as well. And then this hit, out of all the hits, ends the shutout. A terrible swing. But that's, 6 speed it said at second base? But it was such a bad bloop hit that it gets him in. And Spencer Torkelson goes to the gap. He gets a single, moves Baez to third. And then that was it for Montez. He works 7 1/3 strong. We go to Austin Pruitt here, who 1-2 count. Leaves a hanging slider to, I think, Akil Baddoo, which drives in Baez easily, but 3-2, we still have a comfortable 1-run lead. Not really comfortable, especially with Oakland. And Jonathan Scope, 2 outs. Looks at a fastball high from Austin Pruitt, gets out of the jam, and now Lou Trevino. This time I show the stats. He's been really good as our closer. The only problem is we don't win a lot of games, so he doesn't close much. Skip the 2 outs, and then Victor Reyes looks at a circle change as he's the last out of the inning. But the game he hopped in was really about Frankie Montes. 7 1/3, gets the win. Only allowed 1 run, maybe 2 actually. They might have gave him 2 earned runs for allowing. Yeah, they gave him 2. 5 Ks, only 3 walks. Erod was their pitcher. He got 7 Ks but allowed 4 walks, 4 hits, and 3 earned runs. Lou Trevino got player of the game. You can see notable players. Chad Pinder had 3 hits. Next day, we actually had a shutout with Sean Manaea opportunity. We simmed and we lost. Got a 1-run lead with Lou Trevino. He gets a save again. And then the next day, we have another shutout with Cole Irvin. He did not get it. Unfortunately, they took him out. But we get the win. So 3 of the 4 games in Detroit, we had a chance for a complete game shutout. We didn't get any of them. But we had very good pitching performance. And early on, Sheldon's stats were much better than Jordan Diaz. I mean, I don't really expect much in just 22 at-bats, but he already had 3 homers. He was batting .346 or something like that, .364. He was off to a much better stat. I scrolled through the stats line here. And guys, I wanted to just thank you all for watching this episode. I have a bunch of videos already recorded. I'm just going to go over, edit them, and then talk over them, which I'm not really the best at, but I'm still trying here. Another thing is you won't see every updated team, so every now and then I'll just simulate a bunch of games, not record anything, and then just hop into a game and record it. I'm trying to get through the season semi-fast. I don't want to go too fast. I don't want to go too slow, though. I just get burnt out of it. So I'm just going at a speed that I like. So not every time I play franchise will be recorded, but most of the time you'll see it here, and you'll see what I do and what I don't. But guys, thank you all for watching, and until next time, I hope you guys enjoy. Look at all the stats of our team as I scroll through them here. And hopefully the baby didn't cry too loud that you guys heard it, because there was a baby crying half the video. Guys, thank you all for watching. Till next time, talk to y'all later.